We're going to skip the first few except to say this, that in Matthew 18, we see Peter going up to Jesus and saying, how many times do I have to forgive my brother? 7 times? And he said, no, 7 times 7. Every day we have to be willing to forgive. Now in that, he began to tell a parable about a servant that owed his master money, and the master came to receive the money, and he owed him 10,000 talents. It's real loud up here. I don't know if it's loud back there, but he owed him 10,000 talents. And in those 10,000 talents is about 600,000 denarii. In that day, a denarii, what you would work for in a day, you would earn about 1 denarii. If you were a common person, you'd earn 1 denarii a day. So when the king went to this servant owed him 600,000 denarii, 10,000 talents. He begged and pleaded, and the king said, I'm going to throw you in prison, in the debtor's prison, till I can capture what you owe me. And in the debtor's prison, you think, how do you pay back when you're in debt? And when you're in prison, how do you pay it back? Well, people would come to use them for daily workforce. People would come and pay their debts to get them out of prison. So in that way, there'd be an exchange so that they could be released from prison. But what had happened was he pleaded before the king and said, have mercy on me. And their compassion filled the heart of the king. He owed him 600,000 denarii, but compassion filled the heart of the king, and he let him off. But that wicked servant then went to the people that owed him money. The people that had trespassed against him, the people that had hurt him, the people that owed him something. And the first one he came to owed him 100 denarii. 100 denarii. Now he just got compassion poured out of him. He just received grace from the king and was relieved of the debt of 600,000 denarii, 600,000 days of work. And he grabbed that person that owed him by the throat and said, pay me. And he said, I can't. Give me time, I'll pay you. And he said, no, I'll throw you in prison. I'll sell you, your wife, and your children. You owe me. I want what you owe me. So as we were thinking about going to this next step of peace and love, how do you go there, peace and joy, if we haven't really captured the fullness of love yet?